Hello, 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 everybody. All right. Hello. I am so excited to be here with you. So today, what I'm doing is a little Kickstarter roundup. Now, this isn't news. This is basically for myself. I'm just going to go through these different Kickstarters that are going right now and tell you whether I'm backing them or not, or my thoughts. Now, my hope is this will inspire some of you to make comments on some of these Kickstarters and give me some news as to whether you think I'm missing something. Okay, so let's just start. Kickstarter, the first one, Cthulhu, Death May Die. Well, you already know that I backed this. I'm in at $100, and the way I'm going to do it is keep it at $100 until we get to the Pledge Manager. Now, CMON always does the Pledge Manager really quick, and they close it pretty quick. So I'm guessing pretty soon, maybe, let's see, it'll close here in November, maybe in December, maybe January, they'll open it. February, they'll close it, and boom. So by then, I'm going to have to kick up some money and make some decisions, because there is some stuff to make decisions with. But I'm already in on this game, and I'm definitely a yes, definitely thumbs up. Now, if everyone remembers, Marvel Zombicide, I was a thumbs up too, and what they did to me was they came around later, and they tripled the shipping prices. I don't think they're going to do this again. If they do it again for the second time, I just think they're going to sink their company. So I think we're going to get the shipping prices where they are, which were pretty high, labeled below, but I'm pretty sure they're going to stick there. All right. Let's go to the next one. Slay the Spire. So I'm hearing everybody talk about this. Do I have any video connection with the game at all? None. Zero. Look at that. Already 1.5 million. I've read some reviews. I've watched some reviews. I don't know. It's just like the big thing right now. Should I get it? I'm not inclined to, but I am kind of inclined to because I like to get the big thing. And whenever I think about something like this, I think about the channel, right? That's my great excuse. I have this great excuse to spend money. The channel. So I'm not too sure. Hey, maybe I'll make myself smaller so you can see the pictures a little better. Oh, what? Oh, you want to see me? Okay, I understand. That's always my joke. Okay, let's go to the next one. Role Player Adventures. Okay, so this is a game I am tempted. Slay the Spire, I have no internal desire for it, but I might get it just because I'm an idiot. Role Player Adventures does sound like the kind of game I like, except for this. So I want to ask you guys, someone, tappa, get in there and type with me. I've played the game Role Player, like the base game, the one where you made a character. And I played it a couple times with my family. I was told to get it by Jamie Stegmaier on one of his channels. And it just wasn't that good to me. I just wasn't, I wasn't taken by it. And I love the Dice 6 things and the numbers, and it felt like D&D. Now, I know they expanded their world, and a lot of people love it, and they've turned it into this. So if that game is any judge to this game, and I don't think it is, I'm worried about this. Right now, it's got 174,000, so it's doing pretty good. And this is the kind of game, from what I've been reading and watching videos, that looks like I would like it. Let's see. Okay, the next one, Zoo Tycoon. My kids played these games, that and Roller Coaster Tycoon, when I was little. They might like it. I love Ark Nova. A lot of people are saying this is a heavy, complex game. I'm all, bring it on. I'm all over it. Let's do it. So it's the kind of game that I kind of want to support. Now, what I've heard and what I think is with this game, I might just wait for the retail, right? What am I actually going to get here that I can't just get at retail? So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing with that. Now, the next one I'm not getting because I've already got it, but I decided to list it for you. Maybe I'm going to list it for you. Maybe. What is it? Take a guess. Well, let's move to the next one. We may be having computer problems. There it is. Oathsworn. Into the Deepwood. I've already got it. Are you getting it? $2.3 million. They're doing pretty good. God bless them. It's a fun game. A lot of people saying game of the year. A lot of people saying best game ever. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It is a definite positive thumbs up. I would definitely recommend it if you are into this type of game. And I've done some videos on it, so you know what I think. Here we go. Let's go on. The Queen's Dilemma. Now, I am not backing this. It is a legacy game, storytelling game. It's the kind of game I think I'd like, but I still haven't played King's Dilemma. I've never even bought it. I will someday because it looks like the kind of game that I would like, and then I'll just get this at retail if I like that. So there's no reason to get this here. Even though, look at that, $500,000, doing pretty good. And the next one, I will talk about it before I see it so that you guys don't stand there. Okay, waiting for me. Canvas. I've heard a lot of people say this is a fun game. I tried to get it when it came out last year, and everyone was talking about it. You know, it's the kind of gimmicky game that I think my wife would like and my friends would like once or twice, and then we wouldn't play that often. So do I get it? I've been told it's amazing. Anyone have any recommendations? I mean, you know me, like I'm a war gamer. I want some dice. Cthulhu Death May Die. Oath Sworn. This just seems like it's going to be kind of a fun game, but I won't really dig into it. Tell me your thoughts. The next is War Crow Adventures, which is a boss battling, dungeon crawling, big adventure. I've heard it's super hard, and it looks generic to me, and so there's nothing to it that makes me want to do it. So I'm probably not going to. Next is Mosaic. So I probably will get this one. I've heard so much good about it. It's a Civ building, the first edition, everyone loved. It's expensive, though, so I'm battling with the Mosaic thoughts. A lot of people are telling me it's really good. What I probably should do is back this for $1 if I can, somehow find the base game, play it, and then decide whether I want to upgrade that. That's probably what I should do. Next game is Race for the Raft. This is like a sequel of sorts to Isle of Cats. When I got Isle of Cats, I loved it, kind of went nuts, backed the Kittens expansion, and then the game just kind of faded for me, which is kind of what I feel like Canvas is going to do. I know you can't see anything on the thing, but that's okay. Page is unresponsive. We're having a little bit of internet difficulties. That's okay. Hopefully this is recording, and we'll survive it. Let's move to the next one, The Stifling Dark. Now, I have a copy of this to do a review, and unfortunately, the rule book that they gave me for the review is really, really tough to understand, and so I'm struggling with it, and I haven't done my review yet. And it looks, my wife is liking it, but I'm having such a struggling time getting the rules down that unfortunately it just hasn't been the best thing in terms of getting it to the table the way I wanted it to. We're fighting through it, and we will have a review of it, not before the end of the campaign, but that's what we're going to do. Let's go on. Now we're going over to GameFound. And clearly, the fast, sexy, powerful internet engine that I was kind of hoping for is not going to happen here. But that's okay. So let's go over some ones. Escape from New York. So I'm kind of an old, Snake Plissken fan from back in the 80s, but I'm not going to get this game. Destinies. Witchwood looks awesome, but I just sold my entire Destinies game. And the fact that it wasn't cooperative is what killed it for me. And so that's going to be a no. 20 Strong. People are really getting excited by this new little tiny chips theory game. And shrug, I'm not into it. Okay, Barbarian Kingdoms. One I've been watching, but I'm not going to get that either. Tabriz. Now, I've heard a lot of people tell me to get this because the designer of Cascadia. It's doing pretty well. A lot of big guys out there. What do you think? I've never played Cascadia. I mean, I've looked at Cascadia, and there's nothing about the look of it that recommends it to me. Now, I said the same about Ark Nova. I said the same about, what's that one, Meadow. My wife loves Meadow. Oh, she loves Meadow. Trick Shot's another game that I'm not getting. Now, however, there's a couple interesting ones down here that I'm going to talk about. One is Castles of Burgundy. I probably will get the special edition. They just opened the late pledge, so I'm probably going for Castles of Burgundy. I'm also probably going for Ancient Blood, The Order of the Vampire. They did a whole campaign, and then they did a second one to get more money with the soundtrack over at Kickstarter, and now they're finally opening their late pledge. I'm a little worried about the company. I'm not worried about the game. The game looks amazing. I'm just worried that they're actually going to get us that game. Okay, and then the final game to talk about is is, I'll just tell you, it's Spirit Island. And Spirit Island is a game. I was listening to Chris over on the Liege of Games, and he said, yeah, Spirit Island was a game. I played the first 2 games, and I didn't like it. And then I played it again, and it clicked for him. I didn't get past those first 2 games. I played the first 2, didn't like it. My wife doesn't like it. My friends didn't like it. My family didn't like it. And we sold it. So I'm definitely not getting this. If I ever met Chris somewhere and he wanted to play a game and kind of like show me the why it might be good, I'd listen. But okay, that's it. I'm not backing. So that's where I'm at. Let's go. Let's look. Cthulhu, yes. Slay the Spire. What do you think? Role-playing adventures looks like something I want. Zoo Tycoon, I'm going to wait for retail. Oathsworn, not getting because I already have it. Queen's Dilemma, not getting. Canvas, thinking about. Warcrow, not getting. Mosaic, thinking about. Race to the Raft, I am thinking about it. Let's see. The Stifling Dark, I'm still doing that review. Oh, Destiny's not doing. Escape to New York, not doing. 20 Strong, not doing. Barbarian Kingdoms, not doing. Tabriz, not doing. Castles of Burgundy, probably going to late pledge, and same with Ancient something or other. Ancient Blood, the vampire game. Okay, everybody. This has been Jason of the Game Warrior. Thanks for watching.